Why would the NHL be interested in a trip to the Ohio governor's residence? Well, as plans for the All-Star game begin to blossom, all kinds of venues come into play. Just picture it, a dinner party here, league and sponsor VIPs over here, and perhaps a skating rink out on the back 40. The two-person NHL contingent took copious notes and a few pictures while listening to Ann Beckman describe all the options available at the governor's place.
Governor and Karen are thrilled that we're being considered for you guys. This is wonderful for the state of Ohio, and we want to do anything we can to be helpful if you guys want stuff here.
An NHL Board of Governors function would be a logical choice for this location, but the league's event committee is looking at all of its options for all of the events that will occur that week.
Well, we have a whole variety of programming that we're going to do once we set up shop in Ohio for the All-Star game, and what we want to see is every possible venue so that we can find the perfect spot for each of the various events. We want to showcase the best venues in the Columbus area, so the best way to do it, we get suggestions from the host club as well as from the local Convention Visitors Bureau, but we need to get out there and see them all.
Which explains why on this visit the NHL saw venues ranging from the governor's residence to Vets Memorial to a couple of, well, iconic Ohio State spots, the Woody Hayes facility, and of course, venerable historic Ohio Stadium for that really big party on the list.
Our goal is to ensure that they see as many different venues and facilities as possible so they go back, think about it, and then come back again for another visit, perhaps another visit, and then start and really narrow down to what they need.
We'll probably see between 30 and 50 venues. Because again, we don't want someone to come at the last minute and say, oh, did you see? And we'll say, oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we're very comprehensive.
Dozens of venues and probably about 15 trips between the NHL offices in New York and here in Columbus. Think of it as planning a very large wedding with lots of venues and lots of rehearsal dinners. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
It is that. You're planning a bunch of small weddings as well as a couple of big weddings. And luckily we have Nationwide Arena to host the two big weddings we're doing. So we're just trying to find the venues for the smaller weddings.
Analogies aside, be it the governor's house or the shoe, hockey fans will want to be invited to as many of these events as possible. For Blue Jackets Hockey, I'm Dave Metzold.